Guys, so I've been getting a lot of messages that, people are struggling with the whole, staying focused, stay committed, or even just getting on track and staying there. And I just want to say, that is totally normal. And it's actually something that I struggled with as well when we first started. Our mental state is actually what could make and break, what we're doing right now. And so some of you guys are actually in our Coach Basics or have done our Coach Basics, and it's actually probably a great place to go, even if you don't want to do coaching, just for you. The first thing that they really cover is what you should do to be successful as a coach, which actually applies to non-coaches too, is personal development. PD. It's just so important. We as a society have just been focused on the negative, telling ourselves we can't do this and we'll never be good enough. And, there's no way you could possibly be successful in doing that. And that's just a dream. It's not going to happen. And so one thing about personal development is we focus on replacing the can't with, we can do this. We are good enough. Now, this isn't something that happens overnight. For me, I've been doing this only for about 8 months with the personal development, and I just feel like I'm finally starting to get somewhere, and I'm finally starting to realize, wow, yeah, it is true. I am good enough. I can do this if I put my mind to it. The reward of that mindset is just so amazing and powerful, and it's just beyond words, really. And that's just what we want for you. We want you to realize that you can break that barrier, and then realize that you are good enough. You can do this. You can hit your goals, and you can do whatever you really put your mind to. So my goal is to be here for you, to join you, support you, motivate you, and to just be whatever you need to be successful in your journey. And, if you know what that is, let me know. Or, one thing why we're always stressing, share in the group, share your struggles, share what you're doing, post. The more you share, the better I get to know you, the more I get to know your personality, what motivates you, what pushes you, drives you, and it helps me to be able to help you to get where you want to go. So that is why I am always kind of stressing, get involved, get in the group, post and share so I can help you be successful in this. Like yesterday, one person posted their candy addiction, we're on week 3, we're in the final week, and they actually posted it and shared it. They owned it. That is huge. I mean, to own something is to actually face it and admit it and help you and conquer it eventually. So to do something like that is just, it's beyond words. It's just a way to start the healing process, really. Watch your thoughts. I know it sounds so crazy, but if you're thinking negative, there's a pretty good chance you're going to create your own reality, and negativeness is just going to constantly find its way into your life. So that's why we stress, PD. Every day, 10, 15 minutes. It's all it takes, believe it or not. I'm human too. I still have my moments where I think I'm not good enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm not in shape, or where I want to be. Or, I'm just not going to get where I want to go. And then I realize why. What is stopping me? Why am I thinking that way? The only person that has control and is stopping me is me. Just me and my excuses. That's it. I can do this, and I can put my mind to it. And if I put my mind to it, I can do anything. And so can you. Anything I am doing, you can do, and there's nothing stopping you, and you could probably do what I'm doing probably better than me. So focus on your mindset, focus on the PD. That will help you so much, and make sure you're surrounding yourself with people that are gonna support you and give you what you need, because there's gonna be days where you feel like you're failing, and that's where having that support system really works, because they're gonna be there to help you and pick you back up. You have to be consistent though. You have to do it every single day, and there's gonna be some days, and they roll into multiple days, where you don't want to do it, you don't want to share it, you don't want to work out. Which those are the days that you really need it the most, and those are the days that could just break your entire routine that you have down. And don't let it. You have to be the one to decide, this is it, this is what I want, and do it. Life is going to do whatever it can to derail your plans and really test your faith and commitment to your plans. But stay the path, and I promise you will not regret it. It's so much easier to keep going instead of starting over.